Hey there, crypto traders and investors. It's Rod with the Pow Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ Stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Also, home to the best crypto community. Today is Wednesday. It's November 13th. Hope you're well. Happy hump day. In this video, we're going to take a look at Quant. We'll take a look at the price chart, what to expect in terms of price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. And are we going to see a reversal soon? Getting a lot of questions about this. I think so. And I recently did add QNT on this dip. Full disclosure, and this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. You should never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, like the video, all that good stuff. I would appreciate it. Don't have to, but I would appreciate it. You can also follow us over on X as well, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. So I mentioned that Quant was probably going to see quite a bit of downside, somewhere around the $60 mark, and that's basically where we've been hovering for the last little bit now. There was some news that Canary Capital applies to launch a spot HBAR exchange traded product, so an ETF, and we're seeing that all over the place now. There's been filings for XRP, so I think Quant, it just makes a lot of sense. I think Quant will probably have an ETF as well. There's going to be baskets of ETFs where you'll be able to buy, one ETF that holds like the top 10 or top 20. Think of like the S&P 500 or something like that, because this is the new iteration of the internet. This is the new iteration of the stock market, right? And the internet of money, the internet of value. And in my opinion, I think Quant is going to be just fine long term. I think that we're getting close to a reversal. We've been very weak, but the reason why we've been weak is because Quant was one of the stronger ones, right? We bottomed in 2022, and then we had a massive rally toward the end of 2022, and we were up to $227. And then we even came back down to 83 and saw a nice rally up again to around $153. So that rally there was about 86, and then this rally here was about 450. And I think we are reaching that part of the market where we're starting to see utility coins are going to start to matter more, right? In 2021, it was the meme coin craze. And then, like I said, we had entered a pretty big bear market, and then Quant was one of the shining stars. And then as of right now, Quant has been pulling back, and we're seeing a lot of the other coins that are starting to pop off, like your XRPs, your HBARs, your XLMs, right? We're just starting to catch up. But alt season should be underway here over the next couple of months. We should see Bitcoin top out somewhere around 120, 140K, I think. And then after that, that'll probably happen over the next month or two. And then after Bitcoin tops out, it'll start to pull back, and then that money will rotate into alts. And I think Quant will easily be at $1,000 at some point. Who knows if it's this cycle, if it happens next cycle. I think it very well could happen this cycle. And even if we get to $1,000, right, that's about a 15x from here, right? So $1,000 investment into about $15,000. We're also gearing up for an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross here on the monthly time frame. It's probably a couple months, I would say at least 2 or 3 months out. So again, that lines up with alt season at some point early 2025. And as of right now, we're trying to form a monthly higher low. So we have our low, high, higher low. We need the higher high. So it's all about resistance there at 80, 82. Break that, then monthly uptrend confirmed. Then we'll look for the monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross. I mentioned to Power Group private members that I've been buying around the $60, anywhere around $60 to $40, I think is an absolute steal and a huge buying opportunity in my opinion. If we take a look at Quant here on the weekly time frame, we already had the stochastic bear cross, but the MACD has yet to cross bearish, so that's still yet to occur. So I think we could see a little bit more downside and choppy sideways action. We also had so this is one thing that I was looking at that had me very concerned about Quant. So while you have names like XRP that are seeing a bull cross of the 50 and the 200 weekly, right? When the shorter term is below the longer term and it's the weekly, that's even more of a big deal, right? Because it's these weekly moving averages take very long, and this doesn't happen very often. So in this case, look what happened. Ethereum, let me get this third time's the term. XRP had its 50 weekly over the 200 weekly, and when they crossed, we had downside. Now we have the bull cross forming and tons of upside. Look what happened to Ethereum whenever Ethereum had its bull cross. This was way back here, and then we blasted off. We went from like $600 to $5,000, right? And then we had the opposite. We had the bear crosses, and then price cratered. So same thing with Quant. If we go QNT USD, you can see here that it had its bear cross. The 50 came down through the 100 and the 200 and tons of downside. But now over the next couple of months, again, lining up with early 2025, we should see the 50 and the 200 cross again. And this time it'll be bullish, and tons of upside will likely come as a result. And then we're also gearing up for a daily golden cross with the 50-day down below the 200-day moving average and crossing that on the daily time frame is a golden cross. So I think over the next few weeks we should start to see Quant bottom out with the potential for one more potential leg down. And then we should start to bottom out, go sideways, bottom out over the next few weeks. And then into the beginning part of 2025, leading into, February, March, Quant, in my opinion, could be at new all-time highs. And that would probably put us somewhere around that $500 mark. If we take our fib tool here as well and we go from the high to the low, you can see here that the 3.618 would be around 1400 and the 2.618 would be around 1,048. I think somewhere around this area would be a nice area to target for Quant this cycle. And that could be, first quarter, second quarter 2025. And that would be somewhere around that $600 to $1,000 area. And from current levels, you're looking at about a 10x to a 15x trading opportunity. So I'm very bullish on Quant. It's one of the names that I've been adding. I'm still adding it. I'm basically targeting right now. I'm targeting Quant, XDC, and HBAR. I think there was one other one too. I'll have to, XRP. I'm pretty much bags are packed there. There was one other one as well. I can't recall. Oh, Flare off the top of my head. Escaping me there, but yeah, Flare. So I did get my Flare airdrop today, but there's still, I think, 15 more to go. So 15 more months. So I'm just very, very, very patient on that one. I'm just taking the free money, the free airdrops. And one thing I just noticed here as well on Quant is it's a potential monthly bear flag. So that is not great to see. If we take our fib tool here and we go from the high to the low, anything under 88.27 is a potential monthly bear flag. So this could potentially come to be, and we would be targeting a move down to around $30. Is it possible? Very possible. Is it plausible in the most likely scenario? I don't think so. But in order to confirm it, we need to lose 50.05, so $50.05. Lose that, then we confirm the monthly bear flag. In order to negate it, we need to get above $88.27. But that would mean another 40% of downside. So again, I don't think that's the most likely scenario at this point. The best thing for bulls, and you could look to play this as well. If you want to, kind of go long, you could look to enter on this monthly high or low and monthly trend change and set your stop below 50.05. That'd be a nice trade opportunity. And even this month we had 54.39. So you could have entered at 54, set your stop below 50. Essentially, you risk 10%. And if this is our long-term bottom and we're heading up to, new all-time highs potentially into a crazy alt season, well, risk 10, 15, maybe even 20% to make, crazy returns, right? We're talking 10 to 15x, right? So this is looking great here into the end of the year. We could even see an ETF for Quant, baskets of ETFs. Like I said, at this point, we're starting to see all kinds of names being relisted on Robinhood as well. And then ETFs started to pass as well. And why do you think that is? It's called exit liquidity. They're going to make it as easy as possible for retail to buy. And what easier way to buy than through Robinhood or through your regular stock brokerage through an ETF? They're going to suck everybody in through these retail listings like Robinhood and through regular stock accounts like ETFs, and then they're going to pawn it all off on retail. It's going to be the exit liquidity to end the bull market, right? So just be careful with these ETFs and getting too caught up in the hype. But I do think that Quant is going to be a massive beneficiary come alt season time, and anywhere from that $600 to $1,000 this cycle, I think is very doable. But let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. We'll continue the conversation there. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth, and we'll see you again on the next video.